Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Rushali Chaudhary, lecturer, Praveen Patil Polytechnic. We have started with the basic science chemistry. Today we are going to learn metal corrosion, its prevention. We already learned metal corrosion. What is the corrosion? Destruction of metal due to the environment is called as corrosion. So as it is affected by the environment, we are going to check out which factors is going to increase corrosion rate. The learning outcome of today's video is factor affecting corrosion and nature of metal. Which factors influence corrosion? That depends upon nature of metal as well as effect of environment. Metal react with environment and the product is corrosion, destruction. So rate of corrosion depends upon nature of metal as well as environment. In nature of metal, position of metal in a galvanic series, purity of metal, relative area of anode and cathode, physical state of metal, nature of oxide film, volatility and solubility of corrosion product. These factors changes rate of corrosion. If we know this factor increases rate of corrosion, accordingly we have to take precautions while using the metal. Therefore, we are going to learn factors which are influencing or the increasing corrosion rate. Environmental factors like temperature, humidity, polluting gases, pH value, oxygen concentration. These are factors from the environment which increases the corrosion rate. When we are talking about the nature of metal, these are the main factors which affect corrosion rate. Position of metal in a galvanic series. What is the galvanic series? It is an activity series of metal which determines metal's tendency to lose electron, that is called as electrode potential. The metals which is at the bottom of the series are the noble metals. They are less undergoes corrosion like the platinum, gold, silver. They are not undergoes corrosion. But as we going from towards upside, metals are more reactive. Magnesium, zinc, they are always try to lose electron, undergoes oxidation and like to form a stable product with the environment or by oxide formation. So metals which is having higher position in galvanic series undergoes corrosion, while metals which is having lower position in a galvanic series become cathode and corrosion will not take place. When two metals or alloys are in contact with a conducting medium, more active metal suffers corrosion. The intensity of corrosion depends on difference in their position. The faster will be the corrosion of a anodic metal. If we consider gold and a zinc, both metals have a lot of difference in their position. So zinc will undergoes corrosion more faster. But if we consider zinc and iron, the position difference is low. There is a very less difference in a reactivity. So rate of corrosion is low. Even both cases, zinc will act as anode, but rate of corrosion is lesser when it is attached to the steel or iron compared to when zinc attached to the gold. Relative area of anode and cathode. Small anodic and large cathodic area causes corrosion when two dissimilar metals are in contact with corrosion part. It is directly proportional to the ratio of areas of cathodic and anodic part. A small steel pipe fitted to the large copper tank Then steel pipe will act as anode, copper tank will act as cathode, and corrosion of steel pipe will take place. Physical state of metal. The rate of corrosion is influenced by physical state of metal such as grain size, that is a particle size, orientation of crystals, stress. What is meaning of the stress? Consider this is a pipeline, this is a bending pipeline. So at a bending portion, more stress is there and corrosion will mostly take place at a bending compared to the straight position. If grain size is smaller, the solubility is more, hence greater will be a corrosion. If the particle size is smaller, reactivity is higher, corrosion rate is increases. Area under stress, even in a pure metal, tend to be a anodic and corrosion will take place in this area. So the area which is having a stress, that will become anode compared to the normal area, and corrosion will take place at anodic part. Purity of metal. If impurity is present in a metal, they will form small anode and cathode that will form electrochemical cell, causing anode will undergo corrosion and rate of corrosion is higher. If impurities are higher, corrosion is higher. If metal is highly pure, rate of corrosion is automatically decreases. Nature of surface film. When metal react with the atmosphere, they will form metal oxide. That metal oxide covered the surface area. That is belongs to the, or that will form for three types of oxide film that we learn already. That is a stable oxide film, unstable oxide film, volatile oxide film. If it is an unstable oxide film, corrosion will not take place. If it is a volatile oxide film, rate of corrosion is very high. If it is a porous oxide film, corrosion will take place. If it is a non-porous oxide film, then non-porous layer will act as protective layer, corrosion will stop. Solubility of corrosion product. Whatever the corrosion product metal oxide form, if it is a soluble in a medium, then rate of corrosion is higher. But if the corrosion product is insoluble in medium, then it forms protective layer on the metal surface and corrosion is decreases. Example, corrosion of lead in a H2SO4 decreases due to the formation of insoluble lead sulfate PbSO4 on the surface of Pb, due to which Pb metal will not contact with H2SO4, further corrosion will not take place. Volatility of corrosion product. If metal oxide is volatile, it is going to evaporate in an atmosphere, and fresh metal is exposed to the environment, rate of corrosion is highest for the volatile metal oxide film. MCQ on this topic is the metal on the top of electrochemical series is. The galvanic series give the idea about the stability or the reactivity of the metal. Metal at the bottom of the series are stable metal, noble metal, while at the top of the series they are more active metal. Answer is more active metal. This topic. Thank you so much for your attention. If you have any query, you can mail me on this email address. Thank you so much.